I can't see it on YouTube. YouTube not showing me anything. It said I'm live, so maybe I'm live. It's in darkness. Well, today is the Black Celeb Day. And I'm glad that I've been saying it. Look on my whatever video that I make. I'm always saying Black Celeb. But I'm glad somebody come out with it and somebody's following. Because when I say it, nobody seems to be doing it. Because I said, I don't see any reason why people are following them, making money in their pocket, and they're not helping you to make money. None of them is helping you to make money. They're not making you let you get money, but we are putting money in their pocket. So I'm glad they come out with it to Black celebs. Black all of them. Black all of them. They care about their friends. Their friends. I see Tyler Perry buy Oprah Winfrey the biggest car, and Oprah don't need it. And there's so much people out there who needs it. And these people will not help anybody. If you send and ask them for to help you, I saw Oprah said, "Oh, I'm not going to pay anybody like Bill," when she was on the air. Poor people send and ask you for something. And you're not in the habit of paying people like Bill when you have billions of dollars. Help somebody. No. As soon as they start making money, they forgot where they came from. Tyler Perry said he used to sleep in his car. He forgot that he used to sleep in his car. Now he's dressing up like a girl. And he totally forgot all that. He totally forgot all that. So if we block them, then they won't be making the money that they are making. Stop putting money in their pocket, because they are not putting any in your pocket. They are not putting no money in your pocket. They will not even follow you. They will not even like anything that you put out. It's the poor people on here who looking and see your thing. They're not going through your thing. They're going through their rich friends. They're not following you. They're not liking anything for you. One of you tell me which one of those celebs ever like anything you put out? Nothing. None of them ever like anything that you put out. Nobody ever like your thing that you put out. But we run behind them and make more money for them. And they're going to tell you, let you eat cake, which is not cake they mean. They don't mean eat cake. You know the cake that they mean is the dirty cake that they want to tell you. So that means they don't care anything about you. They care to come on and show off their big dress and their big this and their jewelry and their $10,000 pocketbook and the big diamond. And you can't pay your bills. You can't pay your bills. And none of them would help you. And if they're doing something, I see Oprah come on, wanted people to give her money to give some charity. Looking for people to give her money to give it to some charity. Come on. Don't you have enough money? You want poor people to come and give you money to give it to charity? I stopped following those people long ago. Just like I stopped following those crooked pastors. I stopped following those crooked pastors on TBN years ago. From I see what they are all about. I don't follow celeb. I don't watch their movie. I go to Africa and watch African movie. Let them get money on YouTube. I will not follow one of these celeb. I watch the news and I watch African movie. I will not watch anything that they put out because they don't care about people. They always buy the house where you can buy. Do you see do you see? They're not living in your neighborhood. They're not living where you are. You can't go to their house. It's in gated community. How many thousands of acres of land? So you have no calling in their neighborhood. You have no calling in their neighborhood. So if you go in their neighborhood, they call police and lock you up. But as soon as they come out on TikTok and YouTube and on Instagram, there you go, following. Follow for what? What are you getting? What are you getting for your following? I know I see a lot of on you here lost your job. Does any one of them ever reach out to you? I would love one of them to reach out to me. I'm an older woman. I need money to pay my mortgage. Did one of them ever reach out to me? No, they're not. They're not reaching out to you. They're not helping you. They don't care about you. They don't care about you. What did Michael Jackson say? They don't care about us. They don't care about you. But as they come out, I look and I watch and I go, oh my Lord. As soon as they come out, they have millions of followers, millions of likes. I am on TikTok for God knows when, and I can't even get likes because TikTok not giving them to me. TikTok ain't giving you your likes and your following. But as soon as they come out, they got it. As soon as they come out, they get the likes and the following. Why would I want to follow them? What are they doing for me? What are they doing for anybody I know? Nobody. And if they do something for anybody, the whole world got to know. Oh, I buy this one a car. It was stranded on the road and I get him a car. I see shock, honestly. I see him buy people cars all the time. The car break down. I don't know if anybody else is doing it. But I see him buy people cars all the time. And do things for people. That is what you do when you have money. Don't store it up, and some of you have no children to inherit it. Who are you going to give it to? Bless someone who needs it. Bless someone who needs it. There's so many people who needs. People are crying out on TikTok all the time. I lost my job and this and that. And you guys can do better. $75,000 for one ticket to go to where? To see what? Why? And you're showing off all these big dresses that 10 people got to walk behind you to hold up. What kind of cockamania foolishness is that? Who wants to see it? I don't watch those things. I really don't. I don't care. I don't want to see a movie. I don't want to see a dress. I don't want to see Kim Kardashian who take out all her ribs and left all. If breeze blows, she's gonna fall down because she take out all her ribs down below in order to make her waist look small, or put on a corset and pull it. I've never seen anything like that in all my life. I have never seen anything so stupid. I have never seen it look like what, Barbie. I have never seen anything so stupid that people do to themselves and say that they are celeb. I've never seen something so stupid. Clothes that expose in all your body. And I'm going to run and follow you? Never. Never. And I check to see if I have anything on there that looks like a celeb, because I know I wouldn't do that. I'm always saying, don't follow those people. Don't follow them. They ain't following you. They ain't liking your content. They're not helping you to make a dollar. They're not helping you to make a dollar. You wouldn't make a dollar off those celebs. The ones that telling you to eat cake. The one that telling you to eat cake. And they don't mean cake. They mean the dirty cake. The hess cake. That's what they mean. And you sit up there following them. You sit up there following them. Look at the little young guys. They keep telling you to block each day. Block them all. And whether they tell you yes or no, go down your stream and block them all. Who you following? Block them all. And don't let them come in here and cry and tell you. They're crying because they are losing money. They are crying, they are losing money. Block Tyler Perry. Block Oprah Winfrey. Block them all. Block them all. Block the newscaster who are not telling the right thing. They are not saying the right thing. They're not asking the right question to the right people. If they come to you, they want you to tell them. But when they go to, they're not asking the right question. They want people. They want people. I won't even go there. Block them all. Block all those companies that are raising up their goods. Block them. And stop running on here and advertising for people with things that no good, that harming you. It's time now for us to have sense. Block them all. Boycott the company that are raising up all these things that you can't buy. You go 1 week and it's 10 cents. You go the other week and it's $500. Every time you go to the store, it's so many dollars. You can't afford the food. Block them all. Those companies are making money off our poor people head. We are the one who put in money in these people's pocket. Block them. Stay away from their goods. Let it stay there and rotten. Let it stay there and spoil. Don't buy it. Boycott them all. The best place to hit somebody is in their pocketbook. And once you start hitting them in their pocketbook, boycott their business. They're not helping you. They're making money for them and their family. Do you ever see and see how much dollar they said there, even in the pandemic, when we are suffering? They're saying how much money they made. Walmart make how much money in the pandemic. Publix make how much money in the pandemic. And people couldn't even get food stamp because of how they work. And how much billions of dollars they say they make. Now, is that fair? These people could go around and help somebody with all the money they have that they're showing off and boasting. They can go out and help somebody. They can more than help somebody. Talk up for poor people. Biden signed how much contract to send how much trillion over there to Israel. And we are over here suffering. So much trillions dollar to Israel. So much trillion dollar going there. And we are suffering. We are suffering. We have to be paying tax. If you make too much, you have to be paying taxes. And they put in interest on the taxes. You couldn't pay it in the first place. Plus, they put more interest on it. How on God earth are you going to pay it? If you couldn't pay it when it was small, they put more money on it and want you to pay it. The taxes went up. I'm not working. Taxes went up. Insurance went up. Insurance is $6,000 a year. Send your mortgage all the way up. How are you going to pay it? But they have a lot of money to send over there. They have a lot of money to send to fight war. A lot of money. And Biden's going to lose this election because of what he's doing. Biden's going to lose the election into the wrong hands because of what he's doing. Because people here need help. They're not talking about the poor people. The only time they talk about poor people is when they election and they want people to vote for them. Don't vote for them. Anytime they know you, oh, the black people going to vote. And the only time they know you is when they need your vote. And after they get your vote, they want nothing to do with you. They tell you to go eat cake. They tell you to go eat cake. That's the only time they know you. They don't know you again. Republican can't send enough money. And if they say to raise the minimum wage, Republican is the first people get up and say you can't raise the minimum wage. But Republicans send millions of dollars to give their buddy who is putting money in their pocket. You ever see they show you how much money these people are getting from these people? Because they know that if they give money, they get money. And why? Why are they not being charged? This man get Mercedes-Benz and a lot of money and have it stuck in his jacket pocket, the lining of his pocket. How crooked can you be? And his wife get a Mercedes-Benz. And those are the crooked things that they do. Because they can't get enough money. And they drain you. They milk every penny from us. $10 an hour. And if you live outside and make benches with spike for you to sit on so you can't sleep on the benches. Oh, crooked. Oh, crooked can we get? How crooked can we get? They don't like you. You're poor. And majority of you poor and black. But you know where you can get to them. Stop running out and buying these designer things. Hit them in the pocketbook. Hit them in the pocketbook. Hit them where it hurts. The marching ain't doing it. Nobody listening. Stop the stupid marching. It ain't doing nothing. Martin Luther King march. This one march. Stop spending money. Stop spending money. You don't have to march. You don't have to say a word. Stop spending. You want to see people make a change? You want to see people make a change? Let them stop making money. Let them stop saving money for the family. Let them stop living big. Let the stock start dropping. Let their stock start dropping. Because you're not buying their food. You're not buying the things. It's not good anyway, full of salt. Stop buying their goods. Let them keep it. You don't march up and down and run up and down and quarrel and go. When people do something, you don't quarrel. When people do something, you don't quarrel. You don't march. You don't go do all them things on the street. Sweep your neighborhood instead of burning it down. Keep it clean. But keep your money in your pocketbook. Stop buying the designer duds. Stop buying it. Then you see what happened. Then you see what happened. You gotta rolling, yeah, rolling on a river. You're gonna become Tina Turner because everything begin to roll back. All the prices that they keep hiking, they hike it up because you are buying it. And the more you buy, the more they hike. Stop buying. And you see what happened. Stop buying the Nike shoes. You see what happened. Price will come down. Stop buying the Louis Vuitton. Price will come down. Stop buying the Michael Kors. Price will come down. Stop buying. You stop following, you stop buying. Stop spending. You don't have it to spend. Stop putting money in their pocket. The minute that you send something out, oh, you run and you don't even know if it's good. They put the name on it and you begin to buy their names. As soon as they put the name on it, you begin to buy the. Are they buying your name? Do they know your name? The minute they come on TikTok one day, they have million followers. And I've been trying to beg people to follow me. The minute they come on TikTok, they have millions of followers. They don't do anything. Money start rolling in their pocket. How much is rolling in yours? Who got to help you to go live? Because they are not helping you. They are not following you. And they're not liking anything about you. Block them all. Block, block, block. I don't care who they are. Block, block. As long as they buy that $75 ticket, block, $75,000 ticket, block, block, block. Because none of that money didn't come to me. I would love to pay off my mortgage so I don't have to be bothering about it. But they send the money that they pay for that gala into some stupid costume thing for them to wear next year. Block, block, block. Kim Kardashian, block, block, block. I don't care who they are. Block them. Block them. That woman or whatever her name is who said go eat cake, double block she. Block her, come out and block her again. Block them. Oprah Winfrey, block her. Tyler Perry, block him. Block them all. Don't spare them because they're not coming out to talk about anything. They only want money in their pocket. Block them. Chris Brown, block him. I don't care. Block him. All of them will not saying anything or not doing anything for you. People come on here every day. I lose my job. And nobody. They sit back in their $15 million chair and does nothing. The only time they talk is when something goes wrong with them. If nothing goes wrong with them, you never hear anything. But as something goes wrong with them, as a woman came out and said somebody unlive her dog because the dog let the dog out and the dog attacking the delivery man. I don't think he should have shoot him. But she's all over filing lawsuit. If you have a dog and somebody gonna deliver, you put your dog up. They don't care about us. They don't care about you. Block them, block them, block them. Block them all. Every one of them, especially any one of them who was at the gala, block them. Because they have money to pay $75,000 ticket. Any one of them that was in the gala, block them. Block them all. TV personality, block them. Because they only talk about you, they not talk about other things that they're supposed to talk about. They hide the truth. They don't speak the truth. Block them all. They are making money. You're not making any. I don't make a penny since I'm on TikTok. Not one single penny. I don't know. Maybe I don't know how then. I don't make a penny on TikTok. I try to sell my product. TikTok didn't give me access. So I'm not going to sorry for TikTok when it's gone. We are human and we deserve to be treated as such. Despite the color of your skin, judge me by the content of my character, not my skin color. Judge me by the content of my character. Don't judge me because of my skin color. Black him, black him, black him. And I'm glad because I keep saying it all the time. And you go down, I keep talking about it. I don't know what video I talk about it on. And I always says, these celebs don't care about you. So I'm glad they come up with something to block them all. Because they don't care about you. They don't want to hear anything about you. No matter how people come on here crying, say they lose their job and they have children. One poor woman got to give up her children because she have no help. Nobody. Nobody. And I wouldn't criticize her. I would never criticize her because she do the right thing. I would never criticize her for doing the right thing. She have no help. She have no help. You ever tried to raise children without anything? Without money or food? You ever tried to do it? You will know how hard it is. And people that could help you or give you something, they will not do it. They will not do it at all. Or somebody just walking down the street there. They will not help you. but they'll fit quick to criticize you. They will be so quick. They will be so quick to criticize you and talk ill about you. Block, block, block them all. Block, block, block them all. I don't care who they are. I'm blocking. I'm not following them anyway. I would never follow one of those. I don't go to movies. Never did, never will. And I'm not going to dress up, see man dress up in woman clothes. I ain't going. I'm not going. Not going. I am not going. Because they don't care about me. They don't care about us. They don't care about you. People crying on TikTok all the time. I just lost my job. I just. Nobody. 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 Nobody lift a finger. I mean, the ones that can help. But as soon as they have something, they run out to buy the biggest dress. When 10 men got to lift it up to walk behind them and spread it out. Cockamania. A foolishness. I don't even watch them thing. I see just little spiffets of them on TV. I ain't on the news. I ain't watching them thing. They ain't getting my time. They don't worth my time to waste my time to watch them spread out themselves and do that. They don't worth my time. Block them all. Block baseball players. Block them all. Block, block, block. Block them all. Block. Stop putting money in their pocket. They ain't doing anything for you. Stop putting money in their pocket. Stop putting money in their pocket. They ain't doing nothing for you. Block them all. I don't care who they are. Maybe I don't know their name because I don't watch them. But the few I can make, I call out the name. Block them. That little singer girl who keep wearing all them little thing and going on stage naked like a jaybird. Block her. Taylor Swift. Block her. Block her. Beyonce. Block her. Her dragon hair husband. Block him. Block them all. Block him. Follow your poor people. Let them come up so they can get 10 cents from TikTok. TikTok ain't giving you more than a penny. TikTok ain't giving you more than a penny. Let them get the money from TikTok or YouTube or whatever. Stop giving it to celeb. They don't need your money. They've been strutting their stuff all over the place. Let their friend, because look down on their page and see who they follow. A couple people. 6 people. They're friends. They ain't following more body than that. They don't have time for you. They ain't following you. They will never follow you. You look down on the page. They never follow you. Let them eat the cake. They're telling us to eat cake. Let them eat the cake. Let their money begin to dwindle down. Then they will know not to show off. let their money begin to dwindle down. Then they will know. Then they will start coming on social media crying and crying. Because as things start happening to them, they begin to come and cry and cry. They will start coming on social media, begin to cry. Let them eat the cake. Celeb eat cake. What are you going to do with me? What are you going to do with me? I tell it like it is. Let them eat cake. Eat the cake you're telling us to eat. You're not doing anything for us. Nothing. You don't know me. Get to know me. All these billion of people that are following you, putting money in your pocket while you sleep. Money in your pocket, but I just can't get no. All them people, the poor people who put in millions of dollars because their likes worth a lot of money. They like you and they follow you worth a lot. Their likes worth a lot. Their follow worth a lot. Take it off. Unfollow. Unfollow. I don't care. I never did follow them because they don't do anything for me. Never did, never will. But I listen to what they say. One time I heard somebody must have sent a letter to Oprah when she used to be on the good channel, not the bad channel she have now. And she said, I don't want nobody send me a light bill. I'm not paying people light bill. And I said, I used to watch her show. And some poor woman or man, light must have cut off. And that woman said, she's not in the habit of paying people light bill. I will not. And from that day, never watch. I don't watch her channel. I don't watch nothing pertaining to her. Blessing to you, my dear. Because I think that is not nice. Because sometime I was home and the Lord said to me, go to Fort Lauderdale and give this lady $202. And I drove all the way to Fort Lauderdale to give the woman $202. And she said to me, you know something, evangelist? God really speak to you. Because they were coming tomorrow to cut off my light bill, my water bill rather, for $202. They were coming to cut off my water for $202. Why God can speak to you to let you help somebody? Speak up for somebody. Why? Why God cannot speak to you? Or let your conscience be your guide. People are saying they're homeless. People are saying they don't have. One young man I saw here a couple of days ago, and my heart goes out to him because he said he just started the job in 2 weeks and they let him go. Thank you, my dear. Not that anything that he did. I guess his work was too good for them. And because a woman didn't like him, a woman boss, they let him go. And I just tell him, I said, God have something better for you. And you're going to get a better job. People needs help. And nobody, the government ain't trying to help anybody. The government ain't doing anything to help anybody. The government ain't trying to help anybody. The only thing they do is to send money here and send money there to fight war. Trillions and trillions. And people is one step away from losing their job. One step away from losing their home. Their home is being foreclosed. They can't buy the food because this week you spend $100 and next week you go back, you spend $300. I buy dog food and it keep going up. It was $6. Next week is $8. Now it's $15 for a bag of dog food. You can't buy it. And nobody see that you're living in the United States and you're suffering. Nobody see that you're suffering. And all Congress is doing is block TikTok, block this, because they're hearing too much news. Block this. What does that do with anything? Does that do anything for us? Does that do anything for us? You walk and block all these things so we can't talk to each other? So we can't communicate? Because they are saying too much about your secret? Why? $1 trillion more gone to Israel. $1 trillion more gone to Israel. To fight war. And unlive people. And that is a good thing. So the more they want is the more they send. And the more they nickel and dime us. And the more we got to pay. We are the one who paying the money for them to send. Then they say they're going to cut Social Security. Then they say they're going to cut this. Then they say they're going to cut that. They're not cutting the money that they send to give away. But they are sending maps, cutting the benefit for us to live on. I don't work anymore. All I get is Social Security. And it can't do anything. It can't pay my bills. It can't pay anything. And every day they're going to cut it. Every day they're going to cut it. And there are thousands of other people out there that live in Social Security. And every day they're going to cut it. And how many years down the road it's not going to be here? You are paying into this thing. And they're telling you it's not going to be there. So why are you paying into it? Why are you paying into Social Security if it's not going to be there? Because every time you pay in, they go in and take out the money to send to fight war. Every time you pay it, they take the money out. If they would leave it alone, the money would be there. But every time we pay into it, they take out the money. And then they run around the world and collect things for themselves. The wife collecting Mercedes-Benz. And they have money hiding in the inside of their jacket. They're running up and down. Because I've never seen Congress ain't doing anything over a foreign country. But every minute they're gone. And we got to pay for them going. And nobody talking about it. It is all well and good. I see Trump take campaign finance money and do whatever he wants with it. And I see Jesse Jackson's son, I think must take $1,000 to do something in a hotel or something. I can't remember back then. The man have to come out of wherever he was in Senate or Congress and go to prison. His wife come out and go to prison. Over $1,000. And Trump take millions of dollars and pay for his fee. And nobody Nobody You can't say anything about it. Nobody, media not talking about it. The media don't say anything about it. If you are, I think there's another man in Florida here. They said that black guy who was running with This year person, he is up again to campaign finance law for using campaign money. And everybody using the campaign money. Everybody doing it. And as soon as you do it, they throw you in prison. But God sees and knows. He sees and knows. He sees and knows. We're suffering. You don't have money. You don't have a job. And it get harder and harder every day. Harder and harder every day. Block them all. I don't care. Block them all. We live in the United States, and all we do is pay taxes. Taxes, taxes, taxes. And they put interest on the taxes. I remember one time, I think I owe, I don't know, maybe $500. And by the time I finish paying the government, maybe going to 15. Because they put so much interest on it. We're within in their laws and bylaws, we're not supposed to pay taxes. Only if you're over in foreign country. But that is not a story for another day. And we pay, and we pay, and we pay. We keep paying day and night. The more we pay is the more we owe. The more we pay is the more we owe. What is it? I owe, after work I go. I owe. So off to work I go. Off to work we go. And I heard one guy came on here and says in Mexico it's easy. Because you own things. You own things in Africa. In the United States, you never own anything. You got to pay for your car every year. You got to pay for that stupid license plate you have at the back. You already have the car. And every year you got to pay for that. Every year. Every year you got to pay taxes. Every year. So the more you make is the more you got to pay out. And you can't, you got to save 3 times your salary. How are you going to pay 3 times your salary? You're not even making a salary. How are you going to pay 3 times your salary? Where are you getting it? They tried to make Congress raise the minimum wage. They said, no, you can't. Even to $15. Because $15 can't even do anything with this economy we're in. Because the people raise up the things and we need to buy it. You have to be making like $30 an hour, and even that people still crying because people making 30 and still crying. What says people who are not making it? Ow. And you send all our money and give it away. You send all our money and give it away. And we are over here. We are here. We are here. They cut off the food stamp. People who have children used to get it. They cut it off. You can't get. How are you going to live? How are we going to live? How are we going to live? Because nobody cares. Nobody cares. Not one soul cares. But they're depending on you each day. They are dependent on you. So you got to hit them where it hurts. Keep your money. Buy what's necessary. Keep your money. When they keep raising up the things, keep your money. Keep your money. There are things that we can do without that we're buying. There are a lot of things that we can do without. There are a lot of movies on YouTube. My son put my TV my what YouTube on my TV in the den. So if I put my phone on, it will come on the TV. A lot of movie on YouTube. Watch it free. I know we love to go out. Go walk on the beach. There's a lot of things we can do that we used to do. That you get to know your spouse. Walk and hold on the beach. Walk on sightseeing. Pick flowers in the woods. There's a lot of things that we can do. Lots. Don't spend money. Stop the stupid march. The march ain't doing anything. Nobody listening anyway. They expect you to march. And because they expect you to march or don't march, you hold back your money. Then you're going to see economic crumble. Hold back your money. Hold back the little bit that they're giving you. Hold it tight. And see if they're going to come out and say, oh, I make 50 million profit this year. Really? In the pandemic, so much stores come out and say how much money they make because they raise up the things sky high that you can't buy it. So high that you can't get it. How are we going to live? Our people with children, 3-4 children to take care of. And the money cannot meet. How can you pay your bills and have food for children? How? And nobody cares. Nobody listening. Nobody pay attention. Is that we're talking and no, it doesn't matter. Congress pass laws every day for them friends. Nothing for us. Let us eat cake, they say. Let us eat cake while they are eating beef and lobster and filet mignon. We're here eating, the cake, what they want us to eat. What can you do to me? What can you do to me? The truth is the truth. Somebody gotta say it. Nobody cares for us. Not YouTube, not TikTok, nobody. They don't care. They don't care. Michael Jackson said, they don't care about us. They don't care about us. And if it take blackened celebrity for them to care about us, black them all. If it take blackened celebrity for them to care about us, black them all. Black Congress, black the Senate, black every one of them. Because they want their business to be out. But then they don't want TikTok. Black TikTok. But every time you see them on TikTok, the family are on TikTok. But they say black TikTok. Because poor people are on TikTok listening and saying the truth, and they don't want to hear about us. They don't know about us. But we have brain, we are smart, we articulate, we are smart. And because we are smart, and things coming out that they don't want to come out, like the Bible that they dismantled, they don't want to hear nobody say anything. As soon as you come out and say something, it's all around town. Because that's not what they want to hear. They want to hear lies opposed to truth. But as soon as you say something that is truth, listen to what he say. He should. I think I hear a baseball player. I don't know, football player. I don't follow those people. I say something at the some graduation, and it was all over the place. What the guy said. He said. He have his mouth. He said what he wants. It's not everybody have the same belief. I don't have to believe what you believe. So why are you going to push what you believe down on somebody else? You can't push your belief down on somebody. Everybody have the right to say what they want to say. So because he didn't say what they want him to say, they got upset. They get upset. Oh, listen, this is what he said. This is what he said. You do your own thing, and I do my own thing. I don't have to do what you do, and I have to say what you say. It's time. All them little petty little foolishness, while people up there need food. People out there need a place to live. What people say is not important. People are going through real financial crisis. People are having real problem. Real issue. Are you worried about what somebody said? They didn't say what you want them to say. And so it's on the news, and it play, and in Florida here, I watch Channel 25, and it play, because it seems like they don't have any more news. Because once something come out, they never stop beating it with a baseball bat. He can say whatever he wants. He wasn't cursing, he wasn't swearing, he was talking. And because people not telling the truth, that's why all these your so-called pastors go around and leading people down to hell. Because nobody will speak the truth. Nobody will tell the truth. And then they start beating them all with a baseball bat over there. Oh, he didn't say. You could have talked up from a long time ago. You could have said the right thing a long time ago. You could have said, Pastor, it's not so. But you sit down and you listen to it. And then all they want is the $1 million. And they want Tyler Perry to lay their hand on them and they get in spirit. All they want is the $1 million. Oh, I was sitting over there and the spirit said to give you $1 million. Oh, yes. I have never seen more cockamania thing like this. The minute you hear $1 million, you begin to get in spirit. I begin to hear $1 million. As soon as you hear the $1 million, you begin, he laying out his hand on you. God speak to me. Hey, God speak to me and tell me to lay hand on you. Not on me, you can't touch me. Demon from hell. Touch not the Lord anointed or do a prophet any harm. Don't do his prophet any harm. Don't touch me with your spirit. Oh no, come on. Touch me with $1 million spirit. You can't buy God's spirit. You can't buy God power. You can't buy yourself into heaven. You can't buy heaven. You can't buy it. You can't buy heaven. Help somebody. Help somebody. Oh, help somebody. Help somebody today. Instead of running up and down with $300,000 dress that 10 men got to pick up and dress with cut out here and cut out there and dress, you can see every part of you from Dan to Bathsheba in it. You know, you don't leave anything for the imagination anymore. It's all over the place. Hey, you're gonna love somebody. Hey, where's my fan? I can't get my fan to go. It's going. First time you could have a little imagination. No, you can't. You can't. Because everything is out in the open. No imagination. No imagination. As I go, I'm leaving. I say block them all. Block every one of them who not helping. They're not helping anybody. Block them. Block them. Block them. I don't care who they are. Black, white, blue, or indifference. They ain't doing anything but showing off. With our money. Because you bless them with money. And you give them money. And they get millions of dollars of you each day. And they get it to buy $800,000 dress to go to gala with. And 10 men got to hold it up behind them and spread it out. Hey, not me. Don't watch them. Whenever time you hear it on TV, don't watch it. Let them get the worst rating. They're going to get the worst rating. Block them, don't watch them, don't go to the movie. Block them, block them, block them. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.